Hey, what's up, Internet? Bow to the Dow, back again with some more full screen action. If you've been here for a minute, you know I like to put out a little bit of motivation or personal growth, personal development kind of stuff every once in a while. Today, I wanted to talk about routines. Now, routines have this great negative connotation to them. Nobody likes routine. It's just, that's all my friends and most everybody I know, you can ask what your routine is, and it always seems to come with this negative, I hate that I have to do blah, 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 blah every time. But I kind of want to switch that around. I believe there's a certain freedom that comes with routine. Don't you ever feel like there's not enough time in the day? I do. Pretty sure all of us have felt that. Let me know if you have or haven't. If you haven't, definitely let me know if you have never felt like there's not enough time in the day, because I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. We all wish there was more time in the day, but there's only 24 hours. You have to plan accordingly, and you have to prioritize things that are important to you. And this is where routine comes in. The brain functions on habits. It's really good at keeping habits. That's why we have like addictions and negative things that come with habit too. But there's also some really good things that come from habit. Mainly that your brain will learn what's good and will keep doing it. You just have to teach it. You just have to teach it what your habits are. I suggest that you write things out, because there's a lot of stuff going on up here in your brain, and it's just really hard to remember it all, especially if you know, like most people, I believe, if you suffer from some sort of anxiety or, I don't know, attention deficit. You know, a lot of people have that kind of stuff. I personally don't, but that's just another example of there's a lot going on in your head. Sometimes what you got to do is you got to write out the problem or write out the plan so that you can more easily comprehend and understand what it is that's happening. It's like Rob Dial. I listen to Rob Dial a lot. He does a motivation podcast, The Mindset Mentor, on Spotify and on Apple. I don't know where else he is, but I like him. I know several other people, my girlfriend included, that don't like him, but I like him. He's kind of harsh to the point a little bit, and really, I don't know, feel like he lets you know, but he's got great points. Anyway, that's something that he says all the time. You need to write it out. There's too much going on in your brain. And an example he uses all the time is if you are asked a math question. I'm pretty good at math, but if somebody was like, what's 342 times 517? I'm not going to know the answer. Maybe I can think my way through it over the course of a couple minutes or something, but I'm not going to be able to give that to you, and I don't think most of us would. But if you had a piece of paper and a pencil and you could write it out, you learned how to do multiplication. You could probably work your way through that multiplication problem and arrive at the answer, the correct answer, even way better than you could if you did it in your head, right? I'm pretty sure most of us would agree with that. But the main point here is you need to write things down because your brain has too much going on. I use a planner. And look at this. I think this was last week. I wrote in it every day, happy me, good job. And if I go back a week, I think I missed some. Yeah, look, I don't get it in there every time, but I do my best to write in this. It's part of my morning routine. Oh, look, and here's another one. I missed one day, but I did all the other things. Now maybe if it can focus in there, you can see dreams. Every day the first line says dreams, and that's my morning routine that I use, that I try and do as much of. Well, I try and do all of it, but doesn't happen all the time. I try and use that acronym, dreams, and I try and get all those done every day. For me personally, probably for everybody, but ask yourself, are you more important than the job that you work? I feel like I'm more important than my job. I prioritize these things over my job. I don't have any crazy job. I work with children. I do a summer program, and while I'm at work, yes, I'm doing my job, but I've crafted my hours around it so that I can try and do this every day. So, dreams. D is this app I use. It's Drops. It's studying languages. It's a way for me to practice a language every day. I'm working on Korean. I can definitely not fluent, but I practice. I learn words. Your brain likes to learn. Your brain likes to grow. D is Drops. It's an app that helps me learn languages. I try and do that every day. R is, oh man, I'm so bad at this. R is read. I read a little bit every day. It's not an hour. It's not 50 pages, but I read a little bit every day. I like to read, educational nonfiction books, but you don't have to. I think you just need to read. I like to read, so I want to put it in every time. DRE is exercise. I just got back from the gym just like a hot minute ago, and I'm sweating. I haven't changed clothes, so that I sat down to do this right here. Hopefully it's all looking good for you guys. DREA is affirmations. Tell myself something positive. The one I'm using right now is I work hard every day to be healthy, wealthy, and well. And just saying, I don't know, a lot of people don't believe in affirmations, but I think that saying it every day helps encourage me to actually do it every day. I'm training my brain to have a habit that I work hard every day. And the goal is to be healthy and wealthy and well. DREAM is for meditate. I take a little bit of time to just sit and ponder. Also a little bit of time to sit and try not to ponder or to observe pondering. Meditation's a crazy thing. I'm not going to dive into that. And then S, the last letter, is stretch. But that acronym altogether, I try and do all of those things. Drops, read, exercise, affirmations, meditate, stretch. I try and do all of those every single day. And when I cross them all out, I get a text from my girlfriend, and I usually let a couple people know. I tell them I achieved my dreams today. And it makes me feel good, which is awesome. When I do my job and I did everything I needed to do, I don't come home and I don't usually feel awesome about that. That's just what they expect me to do. There's no recognition. But when I do it for myself and I achieve my dreams, I feel so good. It feels so good. It's liberating. And I also, I write down like some chores or errands I need to run. So the next step is, if I manage to cross everything from that day off from my journal, let's pick that back up really quick. Where's one? Yeah, like Saturday. Look at all that stuff that was on that list, just stuff. But I crossed all of it out. I crossed everything out on Saturday, and I was pumped. But guess what? When it was all done, because of the routine, because I wrote it down, and I knew that's what I needed to do, and I made plans, and I got it done, and I felt great. I felt like I wanted a reward. I felt like I was free to do whatever I wanted because I did everything that I expected myself to do already. I can do whatever I want now, and it was great. That was a great day. That was a great day. I ended up going out to eat with my girlfriend, and we had a wonderful time, and there was no guilt. There was no guilt because I'd already done everything I need to do. I wasn't putting things off, bring it all the way back, you feel like there's not enough time in the day. Well, there's people that you're probably jealous of because I don't know how they do it. I don't have enough time in the day. Well, they have the same amount of time as you. They probably just planned it out better. They probably, I don't know if they journal or have somebody make the plan for them, but they get all their stuff done. And you can even plan in the stuff that you want to do into your routine too. Make it part of it. Like I said, I like to read. That's in there. I planned it into my day every day, and it helps me feel good. Your brain functions on habit. You probably have all kinds of habits right now. They just might not be ones that you like. You gotta take a second and think about what's really gonna help you grow. Your brain's really fond of progress and growth. It wants to get better. Everybody has a desire to succeed and to get better. We all do. And this is kind of how you do it. Make sure you get everything that you feel like is important. Get that done. Get it done. You can't, and if you don't have a plan, then for me at least, I don't even remember what I need to do. And then I just lay around and I watch TV or play YouTube or hop on a video game or whatever. And then I feel guilty later and I get upset. I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to do XYZ. But when you have a routine and you have a plan and everything gets done, and you can look back at it and check what needs to be done, it's easier. And you feel so happy. The act of crossing things out in my journal, I don't know what it is, but just make that little slash through the thing, and it feels good. And then the last thing, there's also this, way back to the beginning, the negative connotations of routines. There's this freedom versus safety paradox, like I want to be able to do whatever I want. If there's a plan and I'm stuck to it, then I'm locked in. I won't be able to do the things I want, versus the safety of, all right, everything's going to be fine. Here's what you do. If you do this, you're good to go. There's like a weird balance here, but with routines, what you need to do is you need to plan in the stuff that's important to you so that you are having a good day. Have you ever asked yourself, what can I do today? Well, let's try that again. What can I do to make today a great day? What can you do right now to make today a great day? There's probably lots of things that come to your brain, but call back to one of my previous videos. Don't get anxiety over it, because all you need is 1% better every day. Make a little change. Start a morning routine, or just, start with an alarm clock that you always wake up to. My girlfriend, has said before, like, I don't know how you do it. You set an alarm for 7 a.m. and it goes off and you never hit the snooze button and you always get up and you just pop right up and you get in the shower. Well, I've trained my brain to do that. And that's, that's important to me, that I'm not lazy and I don't waste my time just laying in bed. I also don't understand snooze buttons. The real reason is I don't know what the point of a snooze button is. You don't fall back asleep. You just lay there because you don't want to get up yet. And if you do fall asleep, you're not getting anything from it, because like you're not entering your REM sleep. You're not. I don't know, what good is 2 more minutes of sleep? It doesn't do anything. It's just because you don't want to get up. So I train my brain. The alarm goes off. You turn it off. You get up, and I hop right in the shower. That helps me wake up. That's where I get some energy from. Then I get out. I do breakfast. I come sit in here, and I do journal, and I start trying to achieve my dreams for the day. I hope you guys can achieve your dreams too. And that's where I'm gonna end it. I give it a shot. Try some routines. Create some good, healthy habits. And I will catch you guys all in another episode. But until then, I hope you remember to have fun. Peace.